Hello, I am in Boquete, Panama. I'm talking with real estate people. I'm talking with expats who've moved here and driven here to Panama and business owners. So tune in on this series on Boquete information. Margie Brooke knows real estate. Let's chat with her. So we are with Margie Brooke with Casa Solution, and she's going to talk us through the properties that we went to see. The first one, what was that first one? It was a whirlwind.
The first one was the duplex in Valle Escondido.
Right. Okay. Tell my subscribers about that property and Valle Escondido in general.
Okay, Valle Escondido is one of the premium gated communities in Boquete. It's quite popular. It is the closest one to downtown, so it's walkable, and that's a big thing for people. It's a gated community, so it has 24-hour security. There's all kinds of levels of living in there, from condos to fourplexes to duplexes to the estate homes that run up to millions of dollars. Very popular because it's very beautiful. There's a creek that runs through the whole thing. There's a restaurant, there's a cantina, there's a 9-hole golf course, there's a hotel. There's a gigantic indoor swimming pool and a spa. They're building a 500-person convention center. So there's a lot of amenities. A lot of people drive around in golf carts, enjoy community. So very, very popular. A lot of new people especially like to live there. It makes them feel safe and secure and close to town. They don't have to buy a car right away. And it's also really popular with the lock and leave group, the people that want to be here either 3 months or 6 months or travel extensively, and they want to feel like they can just lock their door and walk away and not have to deal with the gardener or anybody else.
That makes sense. Yeah. What I really liked about the area was how lush everything was.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah, I really love that setting. So this duplex was situated along a creek, right?
Yes,
it had
yes.
a lot of privacy.
It does have a lot of privacy. It's also almost at the end of the road. It's not the last house, but it's very close to the last house. So you're going to have no traffic driving by.
Yeah.
It's going to be very quiet. It's beautiful. It's listed as a 3-bedroom, 3-bath. However, the way they're using it, one room could be a caretaker place. It has an attached bathroom. It could be a bedroom. It could be an office. It could kind of be whatever you want it to be.
Mm-hmm.
The master bedroom is at the front, so it has the view. It has a private patio. It's just a really lovely place. And it's actually set on a street of single-family homes. It's not set on a street of duplexes. I believe it's the only duplex there.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what is the asking price?
The asking price is $549.
Okay. And I guess if anybody wanted to see it, they could get in touch with you.
Come on down. We also do video tours. If you're not here yet, I do a lot of video tours for people.
Oh, that's great.
It's a great way to preview, to decide if you want to come down to visit a particular property.
Absolutely.
Or a list of particular properties.
Yeah, that's a great service to provide for people because, sometimes seeing like the fancy videos online are different.
They are different.
Right?
And we do walkthroughs, live walkthroughs, which is different, right? Because I can turn around and show you something again. You can ask me to look up or down.
Yeah.
You can ask questions about a particular item you see. It became really big during COVID.
Oh, I would imagine.
And it really hasn't slowed down since.
Wow.
But that was it. Really, I sold a house, the only house I showed this couple off of video. We wrote the offer while they were in the house during COVID.
Wow.
They still live there. They love it.
Interesting. Yeah, that's a really interesting and valuable service to offer.
Yeah, it is.
Thank you so much. While I loved the lush grounds of Valle Escondido, the layout, the rolling hills, all the trees and greenery and flowers, I have to be honest, that convention center being built is, to me, a big no-no. And you can't avoid it. It's like at the very beginning entrance. I can just imagine if there are, weddings or conventions happening there and the traffic congestion and the noise that's going to happen. So do your due diligence when you're going to be purchasing a place in Panama.
All right, then we were off to the Boquete Country Club.
Yes.
And tell us a little bit about this house.
Okay. Boquete Country Club is another one of our gated communities. It's located in Alto Boquete, fairly near Plaza San Francisco. It was founded about the same time that Valle Escondido was, which is the early 2000s. And it, like Valle Escondido, has condos, duplexes, fourplexes, and single-family homes. This home is a brand new house. Nobody has lived in it. It was built by the developer of Boquete Country Club. It's a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom. It has very high ceilings. It's very open, light and bright. It has pretty views. It has a long driveway, covered parking.
And it has a large lot, right?
It has a very large lot.
Yeah.
It also has that built-in desk in the
that
it's
area.
kind of in between the 2 bedrooms. It's not a separate room, but it's a large foyer type area, and it has a large built-in desk. And I think that that's really a benefit, especially in a 2-bedroom house.
Yes, absolutely.
So yeah, I think it's a great floor plan.
And also you were mentioning that it's a little bit out of like the congestion.
It's out of the
Boquete.
congestion of downtown. It's about 7 minutes to downtown, so you're quite close. Boquete Country Club does not have some of the big amenities that Valle Escondido have, which, depending on what you prefer, one may be more beneficial than the other. Valle Escondido has a restaurant, hotel, all those things. Boquete Country Club does not.
Do they have a pool?
They do have a pool, and
All
it's
right.
solar heated.
Ooh.
It's solar heated and an enclosed hot tub. They have a very nice community room where you can host a party, a workout room. And on the next property that we're going to talk about, which is Pino Alto, which is also in there, Pino Alto is also going to add some of those amenities. They're going to add a coffee shop and I believe a cafe, fire pits. So there's going to be some different amenities that come on when Pino Alto is completed.
And will other residents be able to use those?
They will be able to use some of them. They will be able to use the cafes. They will be able to use the restaurants. Some of the more personal amenities, the fire pits, maybe just for Pino Alto residents.
Nice. All right. Thank you for that little property tour.
This 2-bedroom, 2-bath Boquete Country Club home is listed at $445,000.
All right, let's chat about the burn property of Pino Alto.
Okay, it's kind of a marriage between 2 companies, between Boquete Canyon Village or Boquete Country Club and Pino Alto, which is a burn property. Burn has been developing in Panama, mostly in Panama City, for about 30 years, maybe even longer. He's quite successful and he has quite the good reputation. So we were really excited to hear that Pino Alto was going to be his first project in Boquete and in Boquete Canyon Village. So it's kind of its own little sub-community inside of a gated community. And his model is a little bit different. He does pair with hotels and he does get a hotel license for these condos. They are all condos. There are 1-bedroom, 2-bedroom, and 3-bedroom. And they're on 3 different floors. So the prices range. You can see a little bit of it behind me. He builds really beautiful, but you have the option of purchasing and living in it, purchasing it and having them hotel it, which is basically Airbnb it for you. They charge a management fee, but they also guarantee a percentage of return. And so that's pretty good. He will also owner finance. So there are financing options, and that's a really big thing for a lot of people because so many of the sales down here are cash.
Yeah, and mortgages are
challenging.
Yeah, so that is a nice benefit.
It's a nice benefit, yeah.
Oh, wonderful. Do you know when the approximate delivery date is?
Well, we just saw one of the model units, and that's the first one done.
Yeah.
They've been working on this project for about 1.5 years, and this project should come on within the next 6 months. Start turning over condos to owners. Now, this first phase is sold out, I believe, except for 3 units. There are 3 3-bedroom units left. Phase 2 is another building like this, and phase 3 is another one. Those 2 will be built at the same time, and as will the social areas. The social areas, we didn't get a chance to see that yesterday because
I don't even think they're around yet.
But the social areas are on the canyon.
Oh.
There is a big, beautiful canyon there, and that's what we didn't get to see.
Okay.
And
Nice.
views from some of the units go straight to the ocean. You're looking at Boca Chica, you can see Costa Rica.
Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive.
Yeah, it's very stunning up there. Oh, thank you so much for the tour.
You're welcome.
If you like the concept of that hotel condo style that Byrne develops, you could have one in Boquete, one in Gorgona, and one at the new Palma Bonita just outside the city. That would be pretty luxurious. So it turns out that I'm not going to get to show you the favorite house of mine from all the houses that Margie and I toured. She had gotten permission from the owner, we believed. This is where, I'm always telling you how real estate is different here in Panama. This is a perfect example. So we believe that it was communicated to the owner that I have a YouTube channel and that it's, good for marketing, for getting exposure for the house that's for sale. And we went to the property, we did a walkthrough. Doesn't take me very long. I don't want to take up people's time. And then there was like a potential issue. And it turns out at first the owner said, well, they didn't spend enough time there. And it was communicated to the owner, like, well, it doesn't really take much time just to, do a quick video walkthrough. And then the owner decided that they didn't want the property on video. Now, mind you, the house was not a mess or anything. Like, I could totally see if somebody had, projects all over the place and dirty dishes all over the counters and in the sink and towels on the floors. But this wasn't like it at all. It was, a home that people live in, but it wasn't messy or disordered by any means. So if you're interested in that house, you'll have to ask Margie. I just liked the layout of it. It was just unique. It kind of had like a round layout, and then in the backyard there was a separate structure that was maybe like a enclosed patio. I don't know if there was any built-in furnishings in there. But anyway, it was my favorite, but I'm not going to get to show it to you.
And this next one that we're going to look at is a 2-bedroom in Villa Bajareque.
Correct.
All right, tell me about this house.
Okay, it's a small little neighborhood, not quite complete. I think right now it's probably about 2/3 built, and there's new houses going up. This house is about 4 years old. It was built by Rene Basile, who is a local, very well thought of architect and builder. Brazilian trained. And it's a 2-bedroom, 2-bath. What I like about his style is he does really practical designs, but adds a lot of beautiful touches. He has floor-to-ceiling windows in the living room and dining room, and that is not something that's super common here. So it adds a lot of natural light, and that's really popular.
And the view from those windows to the back was gorgeous.
The view is beautiful. Now, during this video, we were building a patio.
Yeah.
So you're going to see scaffolding and some workers.
But they were doing a good job.
They're doing an awesome job. It's going to be a beautiful covered patio, tile, set down about 3 feet from the main level, so that when you're on the main level, you're still seeing the view instead of seeing patio furniture. We're going to be replacing one of the side windows with a sliding door that's going to exit, and there's very wide, low stairs that go down about 3 feet to get to the patio.
And it also had, is it called the tray ceiling? There's some detail in the ceiling that just looked kind of unique. It wasn't just like a flat ceiling.
Right. Oh, that's a Rene Basile detail. And also, I don't know if you caught it on video, there's 4 ceiling fans in that living dining room.
Yeah,
so
which is great.
As you go into Alto Boquete, it gets a little bit warmer. It's not hot, but it gets a little bit warmer than Bajo Boquete, maybe 3 or 4 degrees. And so adding the ceiling fans is a really nice touch. It's got a beautiful master, again, with really nice windows looking out on the view. Nice large bathroom, walk-in shower, walk-through closet, very practical. Another full bath, another full bedroom, double carport, and landscaped yard. And there is more yard that goes below.
Down below, right.
That goes below that can be developed in the future.
Yeah, or somebody could plant some fruit trees.
Absolute avocados and mangoes.
And did you mention how far is it from like town of Boquete?
From town, it's about 10 minutes.
Okay,
so it's very
nice.
It's very doable. It makes it easier to go to David, which everybody does here. Everybody goes to PriceSmart, at least once a month. And some of your major shopping gets done in David.
Right.
Your basic grocery shopping, that kind of thing, can be done in Boquete. But usually if you're doing bigger purchases like furniture or large appliances, you're going to go to David.
Go down to David.
So it makes it very convenient, and more convenient for going to the airport as well.
Oh, good. Well, thank you.
If you've been wondering if expat life is for you, whether that's in Panama or some other country, I have an expat clarity session that's 90 minutes of focused, dedicated time to go over the personal information that is most important to you. So there's a questionnaire that you fill out ahead of time so that 90 minutes is spent dealing with the issues and not me just gathering the information. It's a big decision to move abroad, and it may not be the right decision for everybody. So this is a session for you to get the clarity that you need to then take next steps moving forward, whether that's international move or redesigning your life where you are. So I'll leave the link in the description. And that house we just saw, the owner decided not to sell it, but made it for rent, and it probably has already been rented because it's been a few months. Oh, this is what happens when you're tired, but you still want to chase after birds. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next week.